And we are back for another episode of Two for the Culture. I'm Justin Devonte.
I'm Steven, right?
Yes, sir. We're back. How you feeling, man?
Feel good, bro. Feel good.
Yeah.
Just came from the gym. So,
yeah. Working out.
Yeah.
Getting back in the swing of things.
Yeah.
You got big summer plans or?
What you mean? Body wise?
Yeah.
I do wanna hit another level by summer. Summer's right around the corner. I envision me being invited to a pool party and not wanting to go, but just going anyway so I could shit on niggas when I go.
That's a hell of a body transformation.
It's a hell of a body transformation.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah. Well, I guess pool parties is all, it's all summer. So
yeah, I haven't really. I don't remember the last time I even went to a pool party.
Me neither.
Yeah, it sounds like some college type stuff.
Right. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah. There's gonna be pool. I'm sure there's gonna be pool parties to go to. Yeah, I remember last year invited to one, but besides that, nah.
For real?
Yeah, It was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, do I really want to go? Nah, but I have been working out, so fuck it. I want to get to that point. Do you have goals?
Yeah, just more of a weight loss goal than anything. If I can just lose a little bit of weight at a time, then I'm good. I'm not gonna try to rush it too much. Just take it step by step, and just consistently be in the gym, which I feel like I've been doing. Yeah, so that's step one. Now, step two is just making sure intermittent fasting. Yeah. So that's really step two.
I'm gonna definitely get back into doing that shit for real.
Yeah, so that's step two. So and then step three will be like. And I guess I'll be covering both at the same time as diet management. Yeah. Because I've been just playing with it, in and out of it, but I've gotten really good at step one. And I feel good about step one. So now step two and three are kind of intermingle, and so that's going to be my next.
What's step 2 or 3?
That's the intermittent fasting, and then also the dieting portion of it. Yeah. So I've been inconsistent with making sure I'm doing calorie management, inputting the numbers, and then fasting. Like last week, I did pretty good on fasting.
Yeah.
But over the weekend, I didn't because I went to Eddie V's.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Eddie V's? It's like a fine dining seafood experience type of thing. Yeah. It was cool. I really enjoyed my time. The service was good. And the food I had is called Parmesan Sole. It's SOLE. I guess it's
okay.
It's like a type of fish. What are you like, dang?
And no, Parmesan.
I'm probably saying
cheese, right? But
yeah, exactly. So it was cool. It was very. The fish taste wasn't strong. So if you don't like fish, but you wanted to try it, that would be a good one to go to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And my girlfriend, she loves lamb chops. So that's pretty much what she gets in every single restaurant. So we've had lamb chops across the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying in different places.
Yeah, and I still feel like the ones we made at the house are still better than any other places we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, and literally, it's not even really even close to me.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But nonetheless, we had her to try that. It's like, yeah, it's still mid.
Yeah. You wasn't really messing with it.
It's cool. I mean, that's what she loves. I like lamb chops too, but I'm gonna try something different. Definitely. Like I don't go around buying steaks from like steakhouses. Yeah. Unless they're doing it different. Completely different.
Than how you cook it.
Yeah, like it got to be better than mine. Like
how
it can't be like the steaks I have are literally mid. Yeah, like literally, like this is nothing challenging to this. So you got to really do this. Your steaks got to be on a different level.
Yeah, that makes sense. I haven't really eaten steak and all that. In a while, actually.
So I'm just gonna try probably a dish that I probably couldn't make. So I tried the Parmesan Sole because I know I've never had it, and see if I probably can't really do this at the house like that. It's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
So that one's good. The banana foster is good. I always like to get crab cakes if I can. I love crab cakes.
Yeah.
That was good.
What's all in crab cakes?
Crab.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, crab like breadcrumbs.
Okay.
It's just like a cake. Yeah.
I get
like
what you're saying.
Patty type
I
of
remember
thing.
now.
Yeah. Yeah. So that it was a cool experience. Then we went out to damn it, I'm blanking on the name.
Start with a P.
Yeah, Pearl Diver. Yeah. Thank
Pearl
you.
Diver. I wouldn't have got that, but I did. I definitely remember you saying something.
Yeah. So Pearl Diver was cool. Now that was out because I tried to get you out to come out, and that was cool. We had drinks. They have like a different bunch of menus with different types of drinks on it. And I had this banana drink, which was like whiskey and banana, and I had this orange something, and it just has different types of like drinks that you can get that you probably really couldn't get anywhere else. Yeah, and it was cool. They played the music was like old school mixed with pop stuff. Like it was a vibe for real.
And were there people performing?
Nah. Yeah, it's East Nashville, so that's like a hippie spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. East Nashville is in general, not just Pearl Diver is. So anywhere you're gonna go, you're gonna get people that's tatted up, hippie looking, nose rings.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So but it's cool. It's relaxed. You would have really enjoyed yourself for real.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I think I was just burnt out, or probably about to crash at that point.
Yeah, I think so. That's what it sounded like. You was about to crash.
Yeah. Every time you ask me, I be wanting to go places with you, but like it be like your ass right literally at the moment, or like when whatever my decision, it's already done. It's like that happens all the fucking time. Like there'll be times where I can be like, man, I can go to Walmart, or I could just order this right now. And then literally as soon as I pick the shit up or it's outside or whatever, then you're like, hey, you trying to go to Walmart? And I'm like, bro, I wish you would have said this earlier. And that's the same thing that happened. Because, my Kaya, she had to play. She did really well.
I got you.
And then after that, I don't know, man. I went on a Taco Bell run for the whole weekend.
Was you like screaming, that's my daughter?
I didn't go crazy. It's the first one. So I ain't want to like embarrass her. She said she was just so nervous. She had like 3 lines, but she didn't look nervous at all, and she like projected her voice. It was very much like she knew what she was doing. She knew what she came there for. And
how did she feel like she did afterwards?
She felt like she did good. She just said that she was just really, really nervous. Okay. So it was just like some one-liners,
Yeah, and I saw the picture you took. She got really dark.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I'm like, you're darker.
Yeah.
And then she's like, what? No, I'm not. I was like, have you been outside?
Yeah.
So I think they play and stuff outside. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I thought, because she was basically acting like she wasn't darker.
No.
Okay, then I'm like, bro, you clearly darker.
Yeah.
It
was just noticeable.
I
was like, is she getting tans or something?
I'm like, bro, you got a tan? She's
yeah.
Like, no, I just and I was second guessing, but no, yeah, it was a fun weekend. It was fun.
Felt like a great father attending the play.
Yeah, it was cool. I'm like, all right, bet now I can start meeting people and stuff like that, actually being around. And her as soon as I went in there, it was just like before I sat down first, and then I looked up, and then her grandmother walked in, and then her grandmother and her granddad. So they sat by me. And then I was just like, okay, cool, this little family little thing. And then she gets to look out.
Was the grandmother happy to see you?
Sure. I mean, it seems like that. She's always smiling. I think so, because like when I dropped her off, which is random because we went to Publix to get like a jug of water,
and she got the joint for free.
And she got what?
That water for free.
No.
You know why I said that? Because she used to be cold with the coupons.
Who? Oh.
You don't remember that?
Yeah, that she did used to do something like that with the coupons. Yeah. She used to always. Damn. Yeah, that was a long time ago. But yeah, no. Just sum it up. After I was about to leave, and then she was like, "No, I don't have a picture with you guys," and then like she took a picture of us. So I think that would mean she's happy. I guess.
No, I haven't seen her mother in a while.
Yeah, no, yeah, we randomly, that's what I meant. We were at Publix and we randomly ran into her on our day out.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
She's like, Grandma, da, 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 da. And then Kai was like, so how am I going to get home? Do I put my backpack in your car? And then her grandma immediately rejected the thought. Clearly she was having her own day. She's like, oh, no. No, you can be with your dad.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That was cool, though.
Nah, but I'm glad you enjoyed your time. How was the play overall? What was it?
It was Peter Pan, so it was just a bunch of kids, literally just kids. Every now and then you'll see the kids stop and be like, what? And then like look over at the music director. Something. Like they'll forget their lines a little bit.
The parents laughed a little bit.
Sometimes there was a guy. He clearly is gonna be in theater. Clearly, like he was Captain Hook. Do you remember the story?
I know that he was Captain Hook's the evil.
Yeah.
The villain.
So he was talking like this and projecting his voice and I'm like, all right, this nigga's gonna be something in this acting world. But it was cool. It was fun. It was just a fun experience. It kind of like brought me back to like, damn, like this is what performing and like the music director and being a part of like the music class, and they had this project that they do it in front of the crowd of parents and stuff. That just like kind of brought me back, and I was like, damn. And then this was Kaya's first time doing that, so she was just like experiencing that for the first time, telling me like there was so many people and like everybody was looking at me and and it just kind of like brought me back to those times. So that was that it was cool to kind of like see that within her. I don't know if she's gonna be. I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna like get into that. Clearly as she gets older, I'm gonna be more and more and more into that world. So she's gonna see. It's gonna be around her. So I wonder if she will. But she wasn't nervous. So I don't know. She says she doesn't like it.
Yeah. And that's not gonna be everybody's thing. And
she
also has her mama's genes too. So.
Right.
Yeah,
I still be having stage fright. I just fight through it.
Yeah.
For sure. It's not really my thing.
Yeah. But some people have that passion. I think you had that passion early on.
I think it's more just so like creating things. It still scares me a little bit to be in front of people. I literally have to forget, and I just developed something to where like I know for a fact inside I'm gonna be fucking terrified when I'm in front of people, and then I literally just switch a button, just like don't listen to that shit, just start talking. I have to have a whole process.
Yeah, it's more practice and rehearsing for me because it's like a duty. Yeah, like the times that I've had to public speak is more as it was that I had to. Yeah. It wasn't like I want to do this and go out and do this, but it's like, all right, I need to probably public speak or get more comfortable doing it because I know it. Wherever life takes me, it's always a good trait to have.
Yeah,
it's like I probably need to take boxing classes.
Yeah,
not that I'll know I'll need it. But just in case, you want to protect yourself in case you don't have a weapon on you, or go out to the gun range or things like that. That's how I treat life. It's like it's best to kind of mitigate the risk, just in case it happens. You're not unprepared.
Yeah,
I
definitely agree with that too. Yeah, they be working the shit out them boxers though.
Excuse me. Maybe not pay for boxing classes, but maybe have like a punching bag. So like, hey, let me correct my form. Let me look on YouTube. Let me put like an hour a weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or go to the gun range on, once every Saturday, like once a month or something like that, or whatever. It's like it's best that I have it, just so I can be comfortable, because it's better to be prepared than unprepared.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But like actually spend money taking boxing classes, like I I look at like as long as I'm above the average. Yeah. What are the odds? Like maybe I should. I also need to learn that communication to de-escalate some shit if I know a nigga can beat my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where that gun range comes into play. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah,
that's too funny.
Yeah.
Nah, I definitely thought about it though. I thought about it. I'm gonna do it eventually. It's just like I got to get more into my fitness bag to even just fuck with them. I remember I before I was like really into fitness. Not saying I'm just like the fittest guy ever, but there was an event and then me and my ex went to it, and it was a boxing class. It was like to hype up the Fast and Furious film or some shit like that. And it was a boxing class, and that shit was so tiring. Like, it was in the mall, and I threw up in the middle of the mall. And I threw up when I was there. Like, it was just so hard. It was, yeah, and at that time frame, I wasn't even working out at all.
Okay. No, I'm just curious. I'm just, asking the question.
Uh-huh.
So, the boxing class was in the middle of the mall.
It was at a place though. Like it was at like an actual store.
Okay, so it's not like the kiosk is in the middle of the mall.
Right? No.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
no.
Like while people walking by, they see you boxing.
Dying. No. It was an actual like how there are stores. Like one of them was a fitness place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you just threw up in the middle of the boxing place.
I walked into the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you made that way more dramatic.
I mean, the middle of the mall, that it kind of was, but nobody saw it except my ex. Yeah. Like, like this plant next to you, how they have like random plants in the mall. Like, I just went straight up to that shit, started hurling.
I thought you said you went to the bathroom.
In the boxing match, they worked us out so much that like I threw up multiple times. Like, I threw up while I was in there, and then I went back out, and they were like, "We ain't done." Oh my god. So I went back, my girls here, they got niggas that's boxing, they can see me tired. And I just something in me just didn't want to see these niggas look at me and be like, pussy. So I went back out there. For a little bit. My girl right there. I looked too pussy.
How did she feel? Did she like hold her head in shame?
I don't know. She's really good with
encouragement.
I wouldn't say that. She's really good with keeping herself like poised. You wouldn't know if something's wrong with her.
So she's hard to read.
Sometimes. So I don't know. I didn't even have the energy to even like see if she was going through shit, because I was just throwing up everywhere.
Yeah.
But that made me want to like later on, like, I gotta do better than this. I gotta get myself into this, because I'm no match for these guys. It's just like bruh. Hell no. If a nigga is jump roping for 15, 20 minutes, doing this with his hands, then going to jumping on a treadmill, then going back to jump roping, and like, bro, I'm gonna be tired as fuck.
Yeah.
In like a couple of punches.
Yeah.
Let alone if I miss one and most of my wind is out, it's over. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that inspired me, as well as Michael B. Jordan and Creed.
Oh, okay.
So like, there's
how much was the class?
Different levels. I don't know. I don't know if it was a different. I don't know how much it was.
Okay.
Yeah, but
you ex paid for it?
No. It was an event. Like, so we, as influencers, I had to look stupid now that I'm really thinking about that. But they invited a bunch of influencers to try this class for the movie.
Oh, for Creed.
Was it Creed? I don't know. Maybe it might have been Creed, but it was for some movie. So most of the influencers that were there were clearly like fitness people.
Oh,
yeah. So like, I mean, women. Like, it was mostly women. Mm-hmm. Mostly women in there.
Were they bad?
They're cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the pick of influencers in LA.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of had the same type of style look.
Was your ex participating, or was she just watching you?
No, she was in there. I didn't understand it.
How's she doing?
She was tired, but she kept going. I'm like, you don't even fucking work out.
Yeah.
Ever. Yeah, that shit used to get on my nerves. Like she never had to work out ever. So I don't know if she just did so much when she was younger that the metabolism just stayed.
That's not a real thing.
I wouldn't think it would be, but that shit don't make sense. It never made sense. Like I had to get abs. I had to work for them and eat right, and she just woke up, and it looked like she just ran 3 miles or some shit. Yeah. I don't know. There's some other shit going on, but she made it through. I don't know what was wrong with me.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked.
Did you feel like if you would have consistently went, you would actually be able to duck and dodge? And we
yeah.
I didn't know if it was more so for the workout.
What do you mean?
Like, this is actually a place to where you get fit, not to actually learn how to box.
No, the whole place was, I think, a boxing place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the whole place was. So everything there was kind of for that centered purpose.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, you really realize you really ain't doing shit for real. When you meet someone who's at a higher level of something that you're doing, and you like, damn, I ran a mile today, but this nigga just ran 7. It's
right.
How did? Yeah, and he's still throwing on this 100, 200 punch. How the fuck?
Yeah.
People are out there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just work hard, dedication, and that's what you want to do. Yeah, just consistency.
Yep.
But we can actually really get into it.
Yeah.
Because there's a big trial that's been going on. Have you been keeping up with the Diddy trial?
I don't have a choice.
Right.
you open your phone and it's somebody's getting clapped. Talking about getting clapped. I'm saying just something about something sexual with the trial.
Does this surprise you?
No. And I still don't think they're gonna charge this nigga with nothing.
Okay.
What do you feel like?
I feel like, you never know, but I just feel like this is the Diddy trial that I didn't really want.
Yeah.
I wanted the Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein Diddy trial. You know what I mean? Hey, I know he did this to this person. He actually was not even the head leader. It was actually them folks. I wanted the whole. I know I wasn't gonna get it, but there was a lot of branches that Diddy falls in with. You know how you have the family tree, and he's just the bottom level. There's top people that that he worked with. That I was hoping. This is just a bunch of. Hey, he beat Cassie's ass.
I don't even see a lot of that.
That's essentially what they're. It seems like they're convicting him of.
I thought it was sex trafficking.
Yeah.
They're trying to get him on that.
But it's really but who cares that you paid for that you brought prostitutes in? Why is that such a big thing?
I don't know.
Why is that even worth even putting all this money toward? It's something way bigger than that, and that's what's annoying me about it. It's bruh, really, we on that? And then even the latest person who came in from Dirty Money, Don Richards.
Yeah, that's why I thought her name was Don Rashad.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, if you want to be fancy with it.
That's her actual name. But
yeah. That's Simpson.
Yeah, I'm start going by that thing. Yeah. But what about it?
Yeah, she just, hey, did you see Cassie's ass get beat? Yeah. All right, bro. We get it. Is that what this is about to be? We saw the video. Actually, if this was truly about sex trafficking or RICO, follow the money. Where's the money? Nobody showed us receipts.
Mm-hmm.
Yet. No, there's no money trail.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what we really on for real?
They just tried to stick him with something.
For what though?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like this is like we already know there's a bigger play at hand because this is just like a trial for nothing.
It's
Like,
starting to be a trial for nothing.
yeah. It's like, all right, we get it. Hey, she got 20 million. She got her restitution, or her,
She already got it.
yeah, from Diddy. She been got 20 million from Diddy.
Oh, because he offered it like the next day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. She asked for 30. She got 20.
But I thought that this is federal.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if this is really just a trial about what he did to Cassie, and it's a bigger play at hand, and we got to sit here and watch this, and this is not. But he got a whole conspiracy of killing Tupac and Biggie, bro.
Yeah.
There's way bigger stuff than we can be on.
Yeah. No, I said that. I said that. You know, like the thought of what's his name, Kid Cudi car blowing up. Like I was saying, unless they got some shit like this nigga fingerprint on the bomb, like this nigga ain't going nowhere. What are we? We just talking? It's damn near gossip.
They don't even care about that. I don't even think they mentioned that in the trial. The most they mentioned Kid Cudi with Tekashi is like, he got jealous. He got jealous and they brought both of y'all in a meeting. They didn't talk about nothing about a car blowing up. That's how I know they don't care.
No, they did say something about her room got trashed when she started to see him.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They said nothing about car blowing. They talked about them dating, him and Kid Cudi. They didn't mention no car blowing up. They ain't really mentioning nothing for real. They just mentioning domestic violence, and that's not even what he's on trial for.
Which is sex trafficking. Yeah.
That's the thing. They're not even talking about sex trafficking her. They're talking about the time that he paid for prostitutes to come into their state, city or state or whatever.
Yeah.
He's not even talking about Cassie sex trafficking. They're all trying to make that her testimony was more about assault and him hiring prostitutes. Yeah. That's what it's been about right now.
Yeah. I don't know.
And they're nasty sex capades, and they'll be drugged out on it.
Yeah, but like everybody already knew that.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point?
And you got all this team of prosecutors, lawyers, James Comey, the leader of the FBI's daughter. You got so many people on this case for what?
I feel like they knew clearly he's linked to some shit for sure, but it seems like they just, I don't know. I feel like this worked with so many other people, as in like Thug, or that's not his tier, but I'm just saying like waited for the right moment to where they had enough information, or like Dirk, like waited till they had the right things and then they went in, and it seems like they just came at this on the wrong angle to where it would be very hard to close. I don't know I mean, are they just trying to get him in jail, like take away his assets or something? Everything that's coming out in the trial just seems like it's everything we already knew, and it's nothing new for real.
Yeah,
or nothing to get them on.
Yeah, the thing about Rico is, established because of the mob, and getting actual leaders put in jail. This is a one man Rico. Yeah. So that's one. So you're just trying to build a combination of things to give him his long term, potentially life sentence. And so you're just throwing everything and just hoping that sticks. But it's so piss poor that it's just like, okay, what are we doing?
This is what definitely getting
so
to
now
that.
Now Diddy's actually getting public sympathy. Yeah, to where it's like, okay, so y'all doing all this because he beat up Cassie. So you're going to give him a long-term sentence for that? But we already know he's been through he actually did worse things.
Yeah.
And this is what it's going to be. So he's actually getting more public sympathy, way more than what he should have. Mm-hmm. Because at first, they were showing the Justin Bieber videos and Bieber being uncomfortable around Diddy. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you was hearing all types of conspiracies around him. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, this is what you got to show for it. You just saw it. Hey, Don Richards, did you ever see him beat up Cassie? Yeah. All right, the whole public seen that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everybody was showing how much of a piece of crap Diddy was. Yeah. So let's move on to actual real charges that we thought y'all was going to present.
I just feel like the what is it called? The case that they're trying to build or whatever is in the wrong. It's not the right angle. So I feel like it's already over with.
Because the prosecution is fighting with both hands tied behind their back because they're protecting somebody, but not presenting true charges.
Who do you think they're protecting?
I think they're protecting who's the head of Diddy and the record label that he worked with at the time. There's several names I just can't remember, so I don't want to put it on somebody. Mm-hmm. But there's several music moguls that are bigger than Diddy that did worse things.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
Yeah, that they can't do so much. Mm-hmm. Like even like the what's the guy Lil Rod lawsuit.
Lil Rod?
Yeah. He's the one who sued Diddy, and he had pictures and evidence of what Diddy did. Mm-hmm. He was the same person who was like, there's a Philly rapper who had sex with Diddy, and there also was a guy that just recently performed in the Super Bowl that had sex with Diddy. I don't know if you remember that lawsuit. Mm-mm. But yeah. So that was the thing that, they was talking about Meek Mill. That's who they was talking about. And then he was referring to Usher. And so Meek Mill was like, I ain't never did nothing gay. So I'm sure you saw that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then he also, on the lawsuit, he talked about how Diddy shot a man and then called the police. And a person named the police officer that worked in L.A. that covered it up, and he's like a police cover-up. Mm-hmm. And he does several different cases. Like even one of Diddy's security guard worked for Michael Jackson and was the second person on the scene when Michael Jackson died. And he was 20 years old, like 20-something years old at the time, fresh out of college, head of security for Michael Jackson. Mm. Like he had names. Like specific names. He had pictures of the blood and crime scene. Yeah, and then the crime scene was reported by the news, but it was lightly covered, and it showed like somebody was shot outside the the recording studio, but actually he was shot inside. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
just to cover it up.
Yeah, so
I'm sure at this point.
Yeah, he was like Diddy would have had sex with other men, and he had cameras everywhere around his house. He has film of everybody. Mm-hmm. Like the old, I wish I knew his name. I'll just call him out, but I just can't remember. Like the old man, the music mogul.
Quincy Jones?
No. He was a white man.
Clive Davis?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah. You just want me to say it, though.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. Yeah. Like him. Yeah. Like this is according to Lil Rod, like be with Diddy in his room for hours, and I'm sure something's going on there. Yeah, so I mean, there's actual crimes that Diddy commit that you can really get him on a RICO for real, but you're not even touching that because there's so many vines to that tree that you don't want to go, you don't want to touch, so you have to completely leave it out. That's why I'm saying the prosecution has their hands behind their back because it just shows that about the whole DiMaggio case on why this is actually happening. With the liquor company. Actually filing a civil rights lawsuit against them because he's accusing him not promoting the brand, but was reporting because Diddy had DeLeon and then what's
Ciroc.
No, that's not. No, it's
Ace of Spades.
No, it what's Clooney's liquor.
George Clooney.
Yeah, he has the big tequila.
Casamigos. I thought that was The Rock.
No, The Rock has Terramana. Yeah. So, but that DiMaggio's report promoting their brand, but not promoting DeLeon, and he sued him, and they wound up settling because of all this stuff. Diddy couldn't fight this lawsuit and then this one. Yeah. So it just it keeps on building this public sympathy of Diddy, and it was really never supposed to be that way. But now people are like wanting to see Diddy get out because now it's starting to be unjust according to the evidence you're giving. Now, if you could actually if you could untie your hands and actually get everybody, if you truly wanted to get everybody under RICO, you could. You could get Clyde. If it's a RICO charge, you can get Clyde Davis because it's more than just one person. RICO ain't supposed to be in one man RICO. It's supposed to be several. So you can actually do it if you wanted to. But you got your hands tied. And now they looking stupid. Yeah. And a waste of time. Waste of taxpayer money. Now what it is, if anything, it's just dominating headlines. So whatever, people can get passed through and skirt under the rug because this is so dominant. That'll be a thing that can happen as well.
You think people are just scared? Because most of those people, not most of, but some of those people that's on that trial, I feel like they would have never said anything. They would have never even been on the trial, even if they would have never been on the trial if it wasn't like a court order to show up.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, and Cassie sued Diddy, so that was an easy one because you can go according to the lawsuit and you get subpoenaed. Don Richards sued Diddy. So that's another one. You're like, bruh, so that's another one that you can grab and you get subpoenaed. But yeah, of course. Yeah. You get Diddy has several high rank paid lawyers that are phenomenal at their job. They're going to make your ass look stupid. And the prosecution ain't your savior. They don't love you like that. They ain't going to take care of you. So you with vicious, you know what I mean? Picture, you got vicious rock rollers coming at you, and you just got somebody holding their hand out, like just covering themselves. That's only gonna last for so long. Yeah, they eventually gonna move the hell out the way and let you get bitten up. Yeah. The prosecution in for themselves. So when they going, oh, this happened, but in 2021, you asked for. That happened back in 2015. But in 2021, you asked for Diddy for a job. And it told her how much of a great man you were. So this is clearly a money grab, is it not? You just sued him. But just last year, you know what I mean? So they freaking line by line. He has proof. He has receipts. He has whole text message chains. The prosecution don't give a damn like that. They ain't going through line by line text messages because these people who are working for Diddy got people who work for them and are going through everything with a fine tooth comb, highlighting it. Those prosecutions don't stand a chance when it comes to that. So the defense is going to eat them alive every single time and make them look stupid. And when you got your hand tied behind your back, I mean, I can never say what a jury is going to do, but you got to be convicted by 12. And I don't think nobody's going to get comfortable, based off of what I'm seeing now.
Oh, God.
Nobody's going to feel comfortable giving a man a life sentence for that.
I wouldn't even want to be there.
As a jury?
No.
Okay, I was just saying, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, I wouldn't even want to. Nah, bro. That's. Can you just imagine, like, it's up to you to put, like, somebody away that's possibly, like, a really bad person. Yeah. And then, you and your whole family is now possibly in danger for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see anybody wanting to do that shit for real.
Yeah.
Some of it sounds like a suicide mission, just off of. I don't know how bad this dude is or whatever, but the stories travel. So like we hear a lot of things, and a lot of this shit we already heard, but there's a whole lot of other shit that we've heard about this man that it just sounds scary a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he would go all the way with that because he's already convicted at that point. So
You think so?
yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more people on his list to get revenge of, and the first people are the people who testified against him.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying too. I'm like,
Yeah. And the people who put him to jail was the prosecution. So there's a long list of folks you want to get after before you really get to the jury. Yeah. I think.
You never know, bro. You never know how powerful these people are.
Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, that's a lot of work when you actually know the people who put you in jail's name, last name, and where to find them. Y'all got mutual friends.
That's man.
And then you're not only that, you're in jail, so everything's recorded. So everything's gonna be a lot tougher to communicate.
It just seems like this man's gonna be home soon.
Oh, I mean, if that's where they're going with it now, maybe they got some real. All the evidence is presented to each side, so it's not like you gonna show something that the defense hasn't seen. Like even the text messages that they show Cassie, the prosecution never saw that. Because like, hey, you had this whole thing you was talking about. There's like, hey, that wasn't presented in evidence, and they spun it a different way. And there's like, hey, Cassie, read this. Yeah, like I don't know legal stuff, but there's like this man is here for the rest of this is a trial that could put him in the rest of his life. You said a lot that yesterday, so we did some things to respond to that we have that contradicts a lot of what you said.
Yeah, and
a lot of it is like, yeah, this is not how somebody who get their ass beat on a regular basis is. Like if I'm scared of somebody, I ain't gonna cheat on that person.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I was like, I know I'm coming home to ass kicking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. And no amount of if my lady beat my ass regularly or sometimes and brutally, why would I stick my penis in another chick? Pussy don't feel that good.
Yeah.
To know, hey, he got the people who are handling me is on her payroll, so they know I'm gonna be out here with somebody else.
Right. It's gonna come back.
Yeah.
It's just not set up. It's not set up to where I feel like this man's going down. I think when it all happened and they broke into his house and the SWAT, everybody showed up, whatever. I was like, oh, this shit is real.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they're about to get his ass.
Exactly. Thank you.
I was like, damn, they gonna get him on some.
Exactly. So you did. That's what I'm glad you brought that point up, because you're saying they did all that, raided all his 3 homes just to tell me that he'd been beating Cassie's ass for years. like that. That sounds crazy to me.
No, that's what I'm saying. The angle must have switched. Something happened.
Yeah, you stopped this man from getting on the jet. You arrested his.
This man was down there, Pablo.
Exactly.
Escobar.
Yeah, and like this is what you did it for. Like that sounds so dumb to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be a whole domestic violence case. Oh, he got all these charges, Rico. He must have did something. Hey, Don Richard, did you see him beat Cassie ass? Yes, he threw a frying pan at him, which is ridiculous. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Whatever, Siri. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with it. It's like, bro, what we really doing?
That was a movie, like, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, they got his ass for show.
Yeah.
And then they said it was, I don't know if they said it was Rico. I think it was sex trafficking then.
I mean, yeah, but it's a cold, it's a bunch of stuff. Sex trafficking, they add whatever charges you can throw at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speeding. You know what I mean? Yeah. Added it, you might as well.
I knew they had him.
Yeah. So
I was like, damn. And then people will, start talking like, oh shit, if he going down, then Jay-Z gonna go down, and
Right.
Jay gonna go down.
Yeah, nah.
They talking about fucking. They talking about a stripper came over and he wanted to smash on Cassie.
Yeah. They're talking about just sexual. Hey, you drunk piss. All this is just disgusting. Like
I'm not surprised about any of it.
Yeah, and
nothing.
Yeah. You rub the semen on your nipples. It's like all this is just trifling.
That was a little.
That's disgusting.
But that was a little okay. But I'm still not surprised about any of this stuff.
Yeah.
It's like we knew his parties was crazy. We knew that stuff got crazy.
Yeah.
Of course, we're gonna get all this information. So I don't know. I don't see it. How long is the trial?
I thought it was supposed to be 2 weeks, but maybe it's 8. I don't know. It's long as hell.
That's and what? How does that go? Do they go every other day or
every day, 5 days a week?
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
And for how long?
Maybe 8 weeks. Maybe.
Oh no! I meant like in a day.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that goes.
Probably 3 to 5 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I mean, so it's the beginning then. It just started, right?
Last week.
Oh.
But you're supposed to do more than this. Cassie went on stand for 3 or 4 days.
So she's done.
Yeah.
Well, supposed to.
And that was the star witness.
Oh.
By the way. So that was supposed to destroy him. And he gained more sympathy.
But, I mean, she was already paid off. She clearly didn't want to come. So,
Probably.
What did they think they would? They forced her to be there.
Yeah, I mean, you got subpoenaed. Yeah. If
so
you
what
don't
did
show
you
up, you'll have jail time.
Right. So I'm saying, what
whatever.
would you expect to happen for real?
Well, I mean, she
already got the money to not say anything.
No,
right?
she did. What it sounded like to me was, I still got a public image to protect, so I can't show I'm the wild one in this case. So I got to defend myself, protect myself, and point the finger at him mostly.
Mm-hmm.
So she did that. Yeah, she pointed a lot and said a lot, but it more was victim mentality, as you probably expected.
Mm-hmm.
But her shit was easily debunked.
You're right,
because she was a willing participant. After a certain amount of years, you're
choosing.
I mean, one, it showed that she broke up with Diddy before, so she wasn't held captive.
Yeah.
Yeah. They talked about Michael B. Jordan, her dating Michael B. Jordan, her dating Cutting, her cheating on him, her shooting films when he's not there, her getting mad when she's dating other people, her being jealous of Kim Porter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So her being, Diddy coming to her aid when he felt like she was too drugged out and took her to a wellness center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was showing her like, hey, he's not as bad as y'all say he is. Now he is bad, but he loved her.
Mm-hmm.
That was clear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they loved each other, and
right.
They even asked, "Hey, do you still have love for him?" She's like, "I have love for the past." And then now,
ain't that what we talking about right now?
Huh?
I was like, ain't that what we talking about right now?
Exactly. That was just saying that I still have feelings for him. Yeah. And not only that, she cheated on her now husband with Diddy on FaceTime.
I didn't. Oh, that's what that was.
That's
she
what
cheated on him with. I just remember reading that he called her or something.
Yeah, exactly.
One time.
Yeah.
Not that he cheated. That she cheated.
It was several instances of weird things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was her trainer that was paid for by Diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
This is a lot. This is a lot. I don't think nothing gonna happen to him. I feel like he's gonna. Shit. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna get out, and it's just gonna be a little different when he gets out, because like a whole bunch of people were quiet except Boosie.
Yeah. Because I mean, Boosie's always been honest
Uh-huh.
about how he feels. Whether he's been he's never really changed on that, and
Uh-huh.
yeah. So, which it's you can appreciate that at least he ain't gonna lie for nobody or like hide how he feels, and I appreciate that about him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, right, wrong or right.
yeah. I mean, he just called it like, how everybody can just see it right now that it's just like, bro, you arrested this man to say that he's a freak.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Unless this case will be closed, and then there is a new case, I think this shit over with.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah, all the other ones, it seemed like it was pretty much dead set they were going to jail, like Bill Cosby or who else, like the Epstein people. It was just like too. I'm pretty sure this is a deep situation too, but they were just hitting them with people and situations and the clear evidence, and right now it just doesn't seem like it's going that way.
Well, we'll see.
What you think gonna happen?
I think yeah. I don't know for sure because I mean, did he pay for prostitutes? Yeah. So yeah, that's clear. I think that you need to find the money before you convict him. And honestly, I think that if I'm on a jury, it's like, bruh, this is a waste of time. Niggas do this all the time. Is this what we're really here for? I'm not. I don't feel comfortable adding this on to Rico. If you want to give him 2 years, or prostitution is what? Prostitutes get out in a week, in a day.
I mean, is that really a thing though?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
escorts
illegal.
are.
So I mean, you can convict them on it, but yeah.
You can't convict them on it.
I mean, on prostitution, I mean, if you get caught paying for cooch, then that's illegal.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah. But I think we did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, this is Two for the Culture. We'll be back for another episode.
All right.